So, the ghouls have risen from their graves, but are we ready for them? Let's find out.
And before we start, I'm Chaymie and I like to make toy videos here on my channel, so make sure you like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell if you would like to stay tuned for more toy video content.
Okay, so after months and months of speculation and anticipation and excitement, Monster High have finally unearthed the Monster High Haute Couture collection, starring Draculaura, Frankie Stein, and Claudine Wolfe in these premium collector edition dolls. So let's break that information all down and react to the dolls as well. Okay, so should I do information first? Wait. People are very excited. All of my friends are quite excited. I've getting messages all over the place. Before we get to the dolls, let me break down the information first, because that's what we're most excited for, right? In photos, you've probably seen it already. So we're going to do the information first. So number one, they're coming out exclusively on Mattel Creations website. I don't know what that site is. I mean, obviously I know what that site is, but I've never used it myself, so I don't know how the process is. But from what I've heard, it's mostly catered to the US collectors, and from international fans, I haven't heard such great news about that site and how the process of ordering it goes. So I'm kind of anxious because I'm not from the States. So that's one thing. And the first doll from the collection is already dropping tomorrow, but we don't know which doll that is. It could be either Frankie, Draculaura, or Claudine. We don't know that. Next up, how much are they gonna cost? So, according to the Toy Insider, these premium dolls will cost $79.99 each. So basically that's $80 each. And as of right now, we don't know what the LE size is or if they're gonna reveal the edition size or not, but I'm not sure yet. So those are the basic information that we have right now. And one more thing that I would like to point out, according to Toy Insiders, is that additional characters including Laguna and Cleo will join the Haute Couture collection later this year. So that's my favorite part of this news, okay? Because when the photos were revealed, I was like, where's Cleo? Cleo, because she's my favorite and I need a Cleo Haute Couture premium collector doll. So at least we know that they're coming later this year, so that's very exciting. I hope Gulia is one of the second waves too. So let's get down to reacting the dolls. So we'll go by one. So first up, let's go with Draculaura. Let's go left to right. So Draculaura, overall, I am really loving the design. Of course, we have seen that outfit leaked a while ago from one of those factories in China or Indonesia, I'm not sure. So she has a little beret on, and it seems to have like an embroidered little icon that says Vamp with a little black bat, so that's pretty cute. And I love her bangs. They seems to be like curly kind of poofy bangs and not her usual kind of straight bangs. The rest of her hair seems to be either curly or wavy on the back. And I love her face graining. I love the squinty kind of slimmer eyes. It really invokes the original dolls. You know, before the big eyes were in trend, they always had this kind of voguing eye, so I really love that. And they do have rooted eyelashes, as we can see here, and also mentioned in the Toy Insider article. She has her iconic heart, dark red lips, and also her fangs, but I don't know what her earring shape is gonna be because we're only seeing it on the side. Moving on to her outfit. So first up, she has a little cape that has all these spider webbed thingies, very cool. It's attached with a ribbon here. She seems to have a chrome plastic necklace as well, probably shaped like a bat. I love her poofy sleeves. She has her belt, probably a bat again or a spider, I'm not sure. But I think her belt has all these little heart details coming to the skirt part as well. And her skirt dress part have the same spider webbed, but it's in like a sheer kind of little sparkly material. She probably has like a hot pink under dress there as well with some black lace trim. And okay, let's look at her hands. So she has jewelry. I can't really make it out if she has that bracelet jewelry or not, but she has her little backpack, an actual faux leather backpack with a zipper. That's super cool. And she has her tights, and I love the lace trim at the end. I keep looking at my original Draculaura doll over there. I should have brought them here, but I do have this though. They used to make really scary noise. I think it's like an alarm thing, like you place it on top of that thing, and if someone tries to move it, it'll have like a alarm sound. So it used to really scare me, but the battery has died, so I just really loved how cute it looks as a decorative piece. So. All right, so, and then her shoes seems to be pink with these black heart buckled details, and yeah, I can't see the heels. So that's Draculaura. Okay, next up we move on to Frankie Stein. Ooh. First things first, I really love her long hair and that long ponytail. I'm literally living for it. So she seems to have like something spiked to fasten her ponytail. She seems to have a beret as well on this side. And then she is still sporting her iconic earrings, but they seem to have been tweaked a little bit. It looks like the studs are like lightning shaped here. And her face paint, wow, I love the feathered eyebrows, and her eyes looks really great too. They seem really glossy, have depth, almost looks like glass eyes. But one thing we do have to note is that these dolls are, you know, created for this promo shoot, so they're probably hand painted to perfection and probably airbrushed and edited a little bit. So I'm just saying this to, you know, control our expectations, including mine, you know, when we see the actual mass-produced product. But here it looks really good. I'm hoping that they're able to retain it on the mass-produced dolls as well. Okay, so her earrings are chrome blue, and then her outfit, I actually love her sheer kind of really puffy sleeves. I'm not sure if there's anything underneath her sleeves or if it's just her arms, I'm not sure. But they do have like foil printed lightning bolt patterns as well. And then on her outfit, she seems to have this kind of crisscross metallic bondage thing, really cool thing happening there with metal studs. And then she has her belt, a black belt with a lightning bolt and blue studs. And then she also seems to have a bracelet here, I think. She's also holding a little backpack, a printed, but it also has like a faux leather part at the end, so that looks pretty cool and pretty detailed. And her skirt I really love. It retained her original plaid design, but there are like faux leather pieces there, and it seems to have like 3 layers. One plaid faux leather, and I guess like another plaid layer with lace, like fishnets over there as well. That's pretty cool. And I can see some zipper details on her skirt, so I wonder if they actually work as pockets. That'll be really cool. And moving down, we have her shoes. Her shoe looks so cool. The straps are consistent with the bondage straps that she has on her chest, but she has like really cool mechanical looking heel there in blue, so that's pretty cool. So that's Frankie Stein. And next up, we'll move on to Claudine Wolf. Claudine Wolf, you make me howl. Okay, let's take a look at her, shall we? So her ears, are they headbands? That'll be really cool if they did a headband ears for Claudine. That'll really invoke the original 2010 prototype where she only had ears on her headband and not actually sculpted part of her head, but I could be wrong. So her ears have 2 earrings on either side. You have 2 little blue studs here and 2 little metal hoops here. I hope they're actual metal or at least chrome. And she has a spiked headband. All right, so her eyes, they seems to be bigger than Draculaura's, which brings to my point that I kind of forgot to mention for Frankie. Frankie's eyes are very big too, so it kind of invokes the reboot style a little bit, whereas Draculaura was full-on original 2010 style. So I kind of wish that Frankie's eyes and Claudine's has that kind of slimmer, slanted, kind of voguey look as well. Just that, but they do look really fierce. They still do. So for her jewelry, she seems to have a sculpted necklace. That's interesting. Everybody had really cool jewelry, and why does she have sculpted stuff? But it looks cool. It's like black choker with gold studs and also these gold chains. And there's also like a crescent moon pendant in the middle as well. So her outfit, she has like this glittery sheer top, but I also feel like there's something underneath as well that I just can't see yet. And she seems to have like a really shiny vinyl skirt that has studs and ruffles at the end. And her jewelry seems to be, like this ring cuff thing where, you know, like the ring is on all your 4 fingers. I don't know what to call that. And it looks like metal, so I hope that is. Her bracelet seems to be really big as well. I don't know what that is, but it looks big and it looks shiny and it looks metal. And she has a little bag here, and I love the actual metal straps on her bag. And her purse is such a throwback to her original jacket. It's It's really nostalgic, but I do kind of wish that the fur trim would have been actual fur and not sculpted, you know. So, and then on top of that, I'm not sure what she's holding. Is it a jacket or is it just like a shawl kind of coat thingy? Because I can't really make it out from here, but it does look like it has a green, neon green lining underneath. And then this really furry purple hair. That's pretty cool. And then for her shoes, she has like these black boots with crescent moon details and gold studs, and also like lace kind of socks there. So that's pretty cool. But she's kind of invoking Barbie Extra a little bit more than it does Monster High. All right, so those are my initial reaction on those 3 dolls. So let's scour the internet and see what other photos we have that we can check out from different angles and stuff. So, okay, so on the Toy Insider website and also on the toy book, we also have their kind of full stock image photos with white backgrounds, which also features their stand. So let's take a look. So I really love the stands. I love that they stepped up the stands with the chrome kind of shiny finish. And I love the clear pole on the back and also the clear clasp. So we can also get a better look at their outfits. Claudine's hair looks really good. I hope it is as wavy and as nicely styled and full as much as that in the actual final production photo, because with Mattel, we always know their promo images are always better. So I really hope they could retain as much as those in the final dolls. That would be really cool. Oh wait, we also have 3 more photos of their individual photos against the, on the photo shoot set. All right, now with that said, now let's talk about the things that I don't like and the things that I wish were differently. So let's be honest and get to the nitty-gritty here. So number 1, I'm not really fond of the release timing. Maybe it's just for me, but in the middle of the month is a bit weird to drop a doll. I mean, at least for me, I am not financially prepared or ready to get them, because middle of the month for, like regular middle class people like me is a bad timing, because around this time is when you've already paid your bills, you've already had your expenses, and you're just kind of waiting for the next payday to come, right? So the first doll is dropping tomorrow, and honestly I don't think I can get them because I am not prepared for it. I think when you announce something, you should at least give people like a week to actually prep. I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just poor. So what do you think about that? Let me know in the comments below, because I would have preferred to them to come out in like end of the month, nearer to payday, or like the beginning of the month, just a few days or week after payday. I think that would have been really nice for a lot of people. At least, for me, I would be well prepped for it. But right now they just announced it in the middle of the month, and then they're like, oh, one doll is already coming tomorrow. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Sell my soul? So I don't know who's coming tomorrow, but honestly I don't think I can go for them. And that's making me sad. Like, before I was about to make this video, I didn't even want to make this video because I was sad. But yeah, that's one thing. Another thing is their, price point of $80. That's, have to say, it's a pricey doll. But then again, a lot of these collector dolls are also kind of ranging on that, price point around there. So for $80, some of the things I wish they were done a little bit better. For example, Claudine's necklace, I wish it could have been actual real chains, and I'm glad that her back straps are actual chains, but I kind of wanted more. Like the fur trim on her purse could have been actual fur trim. And same with Frankie, like her earrings could have been actual little dangly earrings with the skelettes. How cool would that be, right? Like, we all grew up and loved these sculpted iconic earrings on Frankie, but it could have been a really good opportunity for them to actually execute it in that chain form, how it's supposed to be, in the world of Monster High. And so that's another thing. And also, they're $80 when recently, just to give you guys a perspective, the Lily Chang Rainbow High doll was also $80, and I feel like she was better executed and came with a lot of stuff more. Okay, so that's why I think that for $80 they could have been a little better executed. It's not about the design at all. I am living for the design. It's about the execution, which are obviously not on the designer's part and has to do with, budget and management decisions and all of that. But you know, in Monster High's defense, when we buy these collectible dolls, the price that we're paying is not always about the physical stuff that we're getting, right? Because Monster High is already like a legacy brand, kinda almost. It's already been 10 years. So it has built up this iconic legacy of its own. It has built up a large fan base. So they have this really brand influence coming into it, right? So sometimes when we're paying for these collectible things, it also for that emotional payoff, you know, that feeling of getting the exclusive dolls, this premium doll of this brand, of these characters coming back for us, you know, after such a long hiatus. So we're also paying for these emotional benefits and payoff as well. So in their defense, the $80 is not all just about the product we're getting, you know, because we're getting the whole thing, you know. But that being said, we haven't seen the packaging, so the packaging could really blow us away too, you know. Maybe they also spend a bit of budget on the packaging as well. So yeah, can't wait to see the packaging. And another thing I don't like is that it's exclusive to MattelCreations.com. I'm not sure what the experience is for US collectors. Maybe it's really easy and convenient for you, but for international collectors like us, it's quite hassle-some and quite difficult to get them. Like, I've been on Mattel Creations website, I've been trying to sign up and look around, and I'm already having trouble. So I don't know how I'm gonna go through with the purchase if I were to order them. So I wish that at least for international people, they would, you know, have the, like other retailers have it, like Amazon or whatever. Now, one last thing I want to point out is that their quality looks really good. But if you really think about it, you know, back during Monster High's peak days, that was what the actual playline dolls used to look like. The dolls that retailed for $20 to $25. And to, you know, put it into a different comparison, like let's see, the SGCC Comic-Con exclusive were like 30 to 35 range, and they already looked like that, you know, back then. So right now for this quality is $80, so I'm kind of a little bit worried for the actual playline dolls that they're going to be mass releasing later on. Definitely the playline dolls will not be on this quality, but you know, if these qualities are already $80, like what are the playlines gonna look like? You know, I'm not concerned about the price. I'm more concerned about the actual details, you know, because playline dolls, I guess they won't go above 25 each. So if we're paying $80 for this, what is a $25 doll is gonna look like? You know, I really hope they don't go back to the reboot kind of era, because the whole thing that we're excited for the Monster High relaunch is that we're of course reminiscing about the details from the original dolls. I keep looking to the side and not showing you guys my actual shelf, so there. So where was I? Yeah, so you know, that's another thing that I'm kind of foreseeing and worrying a little bit. I don't know why I over worry about things. Like, it hasn't even happened yet, but yeah, just a thought. So aside from that, I think that's pretty much all my thoughts for the time being. The movie screenshot was also revealed recently, so I wonder if the movie itself is going to get their own dolls or not. I'm not sure. Yep, so that is pretty much all my thoughts for now. I'm very interested to hear your thoughts in the comments down below as well. What do you think about them? Are you happy with the price? Are you happy with the dolls, the designs, the details? Are you happy with the release plan? Are you gonna get them? I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys will get them. So yeah, unfortunately for tomorrow's doll, I think I'll have to sit out. Not because I don't want them, I want them very dearly. It's breaking my heart, but it's just what it is. It's life for you. So yeah, I can't wait to see Laguna and Cleo coming later in the year as well. For Cleo, I think I will definitely get it. Even if I'm not ready, I will sell my soul to get Cleos. So that's for sure. Thank you so much for watching. You can also check me out on Instagram at Chaymie Creates for more photos. But right now, if you enjoyed the video, please thumbs up, like, and subscribe. It'll really help out my channel. Thank you so much for watching until the very end, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye!